What's up? Welcome to my channel. This is Decode, Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime 2025. Not Like Us went viral. We have an ASL performer, and it's Matt Maxey. He performed for 13 minutes. Got to hand him a hat. It's indeed a challenge, a tough job. So I gave myself a try to see if I could do it. It was challenging because it's rap, a different world, but I kept going. Maybe you haven't seen my video. No worries, we will watch it together. Let's go. In this video, I will explain some areas needing improvement. The lyrics, oh no. I thought, oh wow, something's gonna happen. I spoke with my friend. He said it means something like, knock it off, with a different sign. I thought about it. That signing makes sense, and it's better. Because Kendrick is ready to come out. I signed area split. It means fake people around, trying to be gangsters. Kendrick is separating them. He's ready to come out and dominate. They have dancers behind Kendrick Lamar, interacting with him from behind, asking, you really about to do it? I wondered how to compress it into a shorter version. They spoke really quick. When I signed that, I felt it summarized into one sign. Then I role shifted as Kendrick and used a questioning sign to myself. I moved my right shoulder back, signed black, history, promise broke. The reason I moved my shoulder back is because I'm talking about the past. It's about promising slavery would be free and giving them lands. It didn't happen. I find that powerful. Bigger than the music. He's referring to it's not about the music. There's more to it. I don't have time to sign them all. I pushed music aside with my hand. I established the gap between them, ready to bring out explanation, spitting, persistent, rapping, engaging. That's how I picture it. Back to the dancer with the sign. You really about to do it? My reply. They tried to screw it up. The sign for screw up here means rig in English. It refers to restrictions, a framework, something systematic to hold him back. I was thinking about using multiple signs. The one that felt right was screw up. Then I signed my progression, which in English means game. Next, I signed they can't copy. That sign for copy translates to fake in English. It means people from the music industry tried to copy Kendrick Lamar's influence. Basically, Kendrick's saying if you copy my stuff and think you're influential like me, it's not going to work. The back dancer was like, let's do it, meaning let's go out and battle. I signed it from behind my back. Let's do it. I'm tripping. That means fast and clever. I signed clever, clever. Sliding. That means I went behind unnoticed. Sliding. Then walked back, made a curvature behind, and signed impact. When I watched the video on my phone, I could have signed pow. It has more intensity of force. Kendrick was communicating with Mustard to turn on the beat. No time for me to fingerspell his name. Instead, I signed Music Turn Up. I signed I'm Bully because the lyrics say Debo from the movie Friday, crossed eyes, tall guy, buff body. Kendrick saying he's a bully, easy to chew them up. Free throw. He's referring to basketball, a free shot. It's not literally about basketball. He's saying it's so easy. Then I signed push, followed by man down, called an ambulance, and made gestures like this to mean taking care of him. Sign telling him breathe. Was it my intention to help him? Not really. I'm a bully. I hurt him and want him to come back so I can bully him again. Then I signed, nailed on the cross, limping. So who's Tizo anyway? He's another rapper associated with Drake. Known for nails covering his body and a flashy style. If I say his name, it's hard to grasp the concept. Instead of that, I focus more on the idea. I signed nailed, crossed, limping, then pushed it away to move on. Then I switched to a different topic. I signed, what's up, loser? Come to my place, specifically signing Compton. Next, I pointed out that they think they're all that with Compton. I used a hand gesture to brush them away, saying, you don't belong here, it's mine. I emphasized that it's where I grew up. Others want to be part of it. So I pushed them away to make that clear. The next lyrics say the music industry can hate on me. That's the sign for hate. Because Kendrick's not complying with the industry's vision. So he keeps doing his thing, unfazed, while brushing his shoulders. Then I signed how many enemies? There are different ways to sign enemies, like this. So I signed how many enemies as a rhetorical question, then replied, too many, using a crumbling finger movement to show there are a lot of people. Next, I showed that I can battle them with wit, basketball skills, swag, dribbling, and making them fall. I didn't get to spell John Stockton. He's known as a basketball king and the best assist leader, outwitting opponents, clever, and hard to guard. He's also humble, with no ego. So Kendrick compares himself to John Stockton. I also signed people falling like this, my hands dropping to the ground. I saw at the Super Bowl when dancers fell to the floor. I studied how to translate the falling part into ASL, an important detail. Then I signed what? And added a scoff like it's no sweat, effortless. Next lyric, beat you up, God watching me. I signed it by covering my eyes. Then I signed gotta, which is the next line of the lyrics. I made a swift movement for pop out from behind my hand, then signed I'm in control, showing that I'm the boss. I signed Certified Spooky Man, but I could have signed Certified Nightmare. I say that because people outside Kendrick Lamar's circle watch him and see him as a nightmare. So I should sign Certified Nightmare, then sign I'm the one who runs the game, showing that he's rising to the top and still thriving. I formed a circular shape, calling them weak. In his lyrics, walk him down, whole time, I know he got some hoe. He's implying that Drake surrounds himself with weak people, and Kendrick has seen it all along. At first, I wasn't sure what this lyric meant. Then I found out it refers to a gun, so I demonstrated gun, pointing at death row. It's a quick motion. Drake, I hear you like them young. Signed warning, then jail, pointing directly at the jail. I signed people who interact with him and end up falling in love. I formed a symbolic heart, just like Kendrick, who also gestured a heart. So I signed heart-shaped as a translation of love from English. Your little sister, cover her eyes and push her away. I'm making fun of Chubbs because he constantly brags about everything he's got, and I'm using my body language to show that. Kendrick is saying Chubbs can brag, but Chubbs was turning up his nose at the party, so I brush him off. I signed a lyric, Baca got a strange trial, meaning he's still around, and Drake continues to associate with him despite his criminal issues. I signed Certified Lover Boy, Certified Blank. The reason I signed blank is because it's inappropriate to say during the NFL performance. So Kendrick moved his mic away for that part. If you're curious about the actual word, you can always check the lyrics to find it. Okay, let's focus on wop wop wop. I signed it like guns blazing. My friend mentioned it could also mean beating someone up. I signed jump on him and give him wop wop, and then I signed done. But I should have signed jump on him, give him a beating, clean my hands, shove him away, then pull him back and give him another wop wop. Next, the lyric says, why are you complaining like blank? I felt like leaving it out wouldn't make sense visually, so I decided to sign bitch. Then I asked, are you exhausted? Specifically signing exhausted instead of tired because tired looks softer and too clean. I wanted the sign to have more intensity, especially after giving him a wop wop. Trying to come up with something, then striking me? How cute. Then I pushed it down for A minor, using stretch timing. And during that part, the people in the stadium were roaring and cheering. It was intense. See this signing, it means same. I used two hands to emphasize we are the same, then added a wave motion to signify no. I emphasized it even more strongly as an AH. You could just sign a standard no, but that feels better as a direct response, like answering a question. Here, I wanted attitude, more like, we aren't the same, PSSH please. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Two fists with two strikes. This sign better translates to homeboy like my homeboy. I really like how Matt Maxey translated locked in using two cross fingers. It works pretty well. Are we locked in? That's tight. Just gesturing right and left, watching the dancers line up and move in a circle. Hold on. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of my content and get noticed, please click on the bell, subscribe, and like. See you around.